Ridiculously cute koala heads over to neighbors for kisses and cuddles by the pool. The world is full of wonderful creatures. From the smallest to the largest, all of nature's animals have something to offer to the environment. Sometimes it can get easy to forget all the different creatures out there simply because we live in our own habitats. While this is for a reason, sometimes our worlds cross. Unfortunately, these encounters don't always go well. For example, when poachers come across animals, it tends to be a deadly interaction. But there are friendly interactions as well between species. In some cases, animals wander into our world. Sometimes they're lost, and other times they're just curious. If you do happen to come across wildlife outside its habitat, the best thing to do is to notify either a wildlife rehabilitation center, the Humane Society, animal shelter, or a veterinarian. But sometimes an animal is just passing through, and by the time you're able to make the call, they're gone. But it doesn't hurt to put the word out anyway. One family in Adelaide Hills in South Australia got a surprise visit from a koala that wandered into their backyard. The koala slowly came down from a tree and into the fenced-in pool area. The camera gets remarkably close to the camera. It looks like it was zoomed in from a distance. The video is crystal clear. The footage is mesmerizing, particularly if you've never seen a koala up close. You'll easily begin to feel like you're in the backyard with the koala. From there, the koala makes its way poolside. But before taking a sip, it studies the water. The koala places its hands in the water and observes its movements before deciding what to do next. Fortunately, the water is gentle and nearly still. Though koalas drink little to no water, this koala seemed parched and sticks its entire hand in the pool and begins to drink the water little by little. Suddenly, a woman appears on the other side of the pool. She slowly makes her way over to the koala. She moves with caution, doing her best not to startle it. When she finally gets to it, she scoops up some water from the pool and extends her hand out to the koala. The koala slowly moves towards her hand and takes a sip of water. She cups more water into her hands and the koala drinks from them. Both seem comfortable with their roles during the interaction. Shortly after, the woman gets out and she and the koala sit face to face. Before we know it, the woman leans her face into the koala's. Instead of fleeing, the koala meets the woman halfway and their noses touch. The woman even caresses the koala on the nose and its face. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem scared at all. Neither does the woman, who strokes its fur while he looks around. Eventually, the koala wanders up the stairs and toward the house. The camera cuts off before we see what it does next. Hopefully, it went up another tree and left the yard unharmed. Although their interaction looks quite innocent in the video, this isn't something that's recommended. In fact, it's best to keep your distance from any wild animal that makes its way into your property and call the proper authorities to help get it back to its home safe and sound.